The kennel at the edge of the small German town was filled with the sound of barking. Metal cages lined the walls, each occupied by dogs of different breeds, colors, and temperaments. But at the far end, in a separate enclosure marked with a red warning sign, there was silence. Only a pair of yellow eyes watched from the shadows, unblinking. That was Rex, the German shepherd no one dared to touch. Rex had been brought to the shelter 6 months earlier after biting his handler, a seasoned K-9 officer. Before that, he had served in the police for years, trained to track, chase, and protect. But something had gone wrong during a raid. His handler had been shot, and Rex, disoriented by the sound of gunfire and blood, had attacked everyone who tried to approach. They said the trauma had broken him. No one could get close now without risking a serious injury. Shelter workers fed him by sliding bowls through a narrow gap. The moment anyone lingered too long, Rex's teeth would flash in warning. His muscles would tense, ready to strike. He was beautiful, thick black and tan fur, strong jaw, proud posture, but behind that beauty was fear, and behind fear was rage. Most of the staff wanted him put down. Only one person refused to sign the order, Anya, the head of the shelter. Anya had worked with dogs all her life. She had seen abused strays transform into loyal companions, and timid puppies become search and rescue heroes. But Rex was different. He wasn't merely scared, he was unreachable. Even she couldn't stand near his cage for more than a minute without feeling the weight of his stare, cold and distrustful. One rainy morning, as thunder rolled outside and the shelter lights flickered, Anya was reviewing reports when she heard small footsteps echoing in the hallway. "Mama," came a timid voice. She turned and saw her 7-year-old daughter, Mia, standing in the doorway with a pink raincoat clinging to her. "Mia, what are you doing here?" "You're supposed to be with Oma," Anya said, surprised. "Oma's sick, so Papa dropped me here," the little girl replied, hugging her stuffed rabbit. "I'll be quiet, promise." Anya sighed. "All right, but stay away from the cages. Some dogs here aren't friendly." Mia nodded solemnly, but her curious eyes immediately began to wander. She loved animals, ever since she could crawl. She'd followed stray cats, fed birds, and whispered secrets to neighborhood dogs. While her mother worked, Mia drew pictures of puppies and dreamed of having one of her own. That afternoon, as Anya attended to paperwork, Mia slipped away, tiptoeing down the hall. She stopped when she reached the end, where the red warning sign hung. Through the bars, she saw Rex. His fur was damp, his eyes sharp and distant. He didn't bark or growl, just stared. "Hi," Mia whispered. Rex's ears twitched. "My name's Mia." Silence. Only the faint hum of rain outside. Mia tilted her head. "You look sad." Rex stood, muscles taut, and stepped forward until his face was inches from the bars. Most people would have backed away. Mia didn't. She knelt, lowering herself to his level. "You're not bad," she said softly. "You're just scared." For the first time in months, Rex didn't snarl. He didn't lunge. He simply stared, confused by the gentle voice, by the small hand pressed against the cold metal. Something flickered in his memory, a voice like that, soft and kind, from long ago. The daughter of his old handler had once spoken to him like that. When Anya found Mia minutes later, her heart nearly stopped. "Mia, get away from there," she cried, rushing forward. "Mama, he's not mean," Mia said calmly. "He's just lonely." Rex didn't react even when Anya shouted. He just sat down, his head slightly tilted, eyes following the little girl. Anya pulled Mia away and scolded her gently but firmly. That night, she couldn't sleep. The image of Rex sitting quietly, watching Mia with something almost like longing, haunted her. The next day, Mia begged to go back. Anya refused at first, but curiosity won. She allowed Mia to stand at a distance while she observed. Again, Rex didn't bark. He approached the bars when Mia spoke and even wagged his tail slightly. It was subtle, but it was there, a movement Anya hadn't seen before. "Mama, can I read to him?" Mia asked. Anya hesitated, then nodded. "But you stay outside the fence." So Mia began visiting Rex every day after school. She'd sit cross-legged on the floor, her pink backpack beside her, and read aloud fairy tales, stories about brave knights, lost puppies, and magical forests. Rex would lie down, ears perked, eyes fixed on her. Sometimes he'd rest his head on his paws, a low rumble in his chest, not a growl, but a sound of contentment. Word spread through the shelter. Staff members peeked in disbelief as the untouchable German shepherd listened quietly to a child. "That dog's a demon," one of them whispered. "She's crazy to sit there." But Anya could see the change. In Rex's posture, in his eyes. The hardness was melting away. After 2 weeks, Mia asked, "Mama, can I give him a treat?" Anya's heart pounded. "He might bite." "I'll be careful," Mia promised. They tried it slowly. Mia held a biscuit through the bars, her hand trembling slightly. Rex approached, sniffed, and for a tense moment, everything froze. Then he gently took the biscuit from her fingers without even grazing her skin. Anya felt tears sting her eyes. "Good boy, Rex," she whispered. It became their ritual. Mia would talk, read, and sing to Rex. Sometimes she'd draw pictures and show them through the bars. A little girl and a big dog under the sun. One day, she slid a drawing inside his cage. Rex sniffed it, then lay down on top of it like it was precious. Weeks passed. The shelter felt lighter somehow. Even the other dogs seemed calmer when Mia was around. The staff started calling her the dog whisperer. But one afternoon, an inspector came. He was a tall man with sharp eyes and a clipboard. "This is the aggressive one?" he asked, looking at Rex. "Yes," Anya replied. "He's improving." "Improving or not, regulations are clear," the man said coldly. "If the animal poses a danger, he must be euthanized. You've already had 6 months." Anya's heart sank. "Please, give him more time. He's changing, I can prove it." "You have 2 weeks, the inspector said before leaving." Anya told no one, not even Mia. But the days seemed darker after that. She spent hours watching Rex and Mia interact, wondering if a miracle could happen soon enough. One Saturday, the shelter received a call from the police department. They were looking to adopt a trained dog for a new officer, preferably a German Shepherd. It could be Rex's only chance, but to be considered, he'd have to pass a behavioral test. Anya agreed, though anxiety gnawed at her. The test would be in 3 days. She didn't tell Mia until the night before. "Sweetheart," she said, "Rex has to take a test. If he does well, he might find a new home." Mia's face fell. "Will I see him again?" "I don't know," Anya admitted softly. The next morning, the shelter was busy. The police officer, a tall, calm man named Lucas, arrived with his partner. They stood before Rex's cage while Anya explained the situation. Rex barked once, low and cautious, but didn't show his teeth. Mia came running in, holding her rabbit plushie. "Can I talk to him first?" she asked. Lucas nodded curiously. "Go ahead, little one." Mia knelt by the bars. "Rex, it's okay," she whispered. "These people are nice. You can trust them. You have to show them how brave you are." Rex whined softly, pressing his nose against the bars. "Good boy," she said, her voice trembling. "I'll always love you." Anya opened the cage slowly. Rex stepped out, tense but not aggressive. Lucas held out his hand, palm open. For a long second, nothing happened. Then Rex sniffed, and licked it. The room erupted in gasps. Anya covered her mouth. Mia clapped her hands, tears streaming down her cheeks. The test continued in the yard. Lucas commanded Rex gently, testing his responses. The dog obeyed every order, hesitant at first, then with growing confidence. When it was over, Lucas smiled. "He's perfect," he said. "He just needed someone to believe in him." Anya knelt beside Mia, both laughing and crying. "You did it," she whispered. "You saved him." A week later, Rex left the shelter. Mia hugged his neck one last time. "Be good, okay, and be brave." Rex licked her cheek, a low whine echoing in his chest. Then he walked beside Lucas to the waiting car, his tail high. Months passed. Mia missed Rex every day but was proud whenever she saw pictures of police dogs on TV. One afternoon, Anya got a call from Lucas. "Hi, Anya. I thought you'd want to know, Rex is a hero now." "What do you mean?" "There was a missing child in the woods. He found her in under an hour. He saved her life." Anya's throat tightened. "That's incredible." Lucas chuckled. "He's the best partner I could have asked for. But I think he still misses someone small and special." 2 weeks later, a car pulled up outside the shelter. Rex jumped out first, barking joyfully. When Mia ran to the yard, he bounded toward her, tail wagging wildly, whining in excitement. She threw her arms around his neck as he licked her face again and again. "Rex," she squealed. "You remember me." Anya watched, heart full. The once broken dog now glowed with strength and trust. The staff who had once feared him stood in awe. As Rex rested his head in Mia's lap, the wind rustled the trees outside, carrying the soft sound of laughter. Nobody could touch that aggressive German Shepherd, until a little girl, with her voice full of kindness and her heart full of courage, changed everything. Because sometimes, the smallest souls heal the biggest wounds. And sometimes, love speaks louder than fear.